Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to give you a quick garden update to see what's growing, what's going on. So let's go. Okay, so first up are my radishes that have flowered and they have these little seed pods on them that are edible. You can also eat the flowers. So we're going to pick some of those and put them on salad. Here and here are my carrots. Now if we kind of look down here, there's really not a whole lot sticking up yet, so they're not ready. Same with my parsnips in those two buckets there. Over here we have all of my cilantro that has bolted, but I am waiting for all of these coriander seeds to dry and I can harvest them as spices. Some are still really green like this, and some are brown and ready to go like this. Potatoes are still going. The foliage hasn't died off yet, so they're not ready to harvest. My parsley is beautiful. Look at that. My spinach has long since gone to seed. And then I need to put something over these because these are my Szechuan bud flowers. And I had a bud just like this, and the next day it was eaten. Things are clearly eating this. So I'm gonna have to put some sort of mesh covering because I have quite a few buds coming on and I don't want to lose them. Over here we've got some berries going, so these are blueberries. I still have quite a few green ones going, but we'll give them time. My gooseberry bush really hasn't done much. My ground cherries are actually coming up, and if you remember, these are covered by all my other berries and I was worried they wouldn't grow, but they are, just a little slowly. My red currant bush, also not really a lot going on. My strawberries look nice and healthy and green, and I've had a few berries, but things keep eating them, so I need to put some insect covering over them as well. The strawberries from last year are all in the mulch. They're not really fruiting. Oh yeah, they are. Look at that. The raspberries and blackberries are kind of done for. They didn't really do great this year. I think it was the heat wave. Everything just kind of dried up. So we'll just leave them. My herbs are doing fantastic. This is my sage, and I actually have some that are flowering. This is my asparagus, my lavender, my thyme, some parsley that finally came up. Over here's my rosemary and my ridiculously tall mint. My basil is finally taking off. This is the regular basil, I believe, lettuce leaf basil, and tower basil. And then look at my dill. Oh my goodness. These were the craft garden markers I did with my grandma, and as you can see, the heat literally melted all of the tiles off and the sun bleached the ink. So not a great plan. Over here I just have some more regular basil, which I need to trim because if they start to flower, they'll die, and these look like they're getting ready to sprout some flowers. These are my Oscars. My chamomile, I can't remember what was in that one or that one. I'm terrible. Can't remember. These are all just different kinds of flowers. So some are actually getting buds, which is exciting. But yeah, we'll see what comes up. I'll have to look back at an old video to remember what I put over here. Over here, I actually have some squash growing. There's a patty pan squash. My Alaskan nasturtium is blooming. My cucumbers are starting to grow. My watermelon over here is not doing a ton, but I do see a little bud. My sugar snap peas are done for. More nasturtium, and then these are my yard-long beans. As you can see in here, I actually have some beans starting to grow. Over here are my straw flowers, my zinnias, which you can actually see I'm getting some really pretty zinnias. Look at those. There's some queen red lime, some coral ones. Oh, they're so pretty. And my mom just told me this tip the other day. She said, if you wiggle them and they're floppy, they're not ready to pick. But if you wiggle them and they're stiff, they're ready to pick. My gladiolus are getting nice and big, and my dahlias are getting nice and big. Over here we have my bay leaf tree, my laurel tree, my container banana tree. Here are 2 pots of leeks that I started. Look at my crazy big Brussels sprout plants. They haven't produced any Brussels sprouts yet, but the stalks are nice and healthy. Then we have crazy horseradish and crazy rhubarb. On the end here we have some bunching onions and one regular onion growing. Then this is all from just self-seeding from last year. These are yard-long beans that have climbed up these tomato cages. But look how many beans I have. Look how long that is. It's huge. And these seem to be purple, which is awesome. Look at that. Oh, I love these. Oh, I have not been out here in a while. We have some shishito peppers that have ripened and even fallen off. So I need to get out here and pick some of those. And then over here are my crushed red pepper peppers. And then just some more onions on the end. Here we've got some beautiful jalapenos. I've already picked quite a few of these and used them. My little starts are finally growing somewhat. A couple of them are at least. My Tabasco peppers look amazing. Oh, so many peppers. And then the rest are just kind of hanging out. So really not a lot going on with these peppers. We've had some crazy weather, so we'll blame it on that. But more jalapenos here. Oh, so exciting. Some more in here. I love it. And last but not least, right in the middle, we have our tomatoes. And I see I've got some cherry tomatoes growing in there, but not a lot of fruit. I do have some flowers, but so far not a lot of tomatoes. Lots of flowers on top. So I don't really know what's going on with tomatoes. Let me know if you're struggling like I am. Tomatillos, same thing. Lots of flower buds, but not a ton of fruit. So I don't know if it's the weather or what, but tomatoes are struggling. But I do have a good chunk here growing, so that's encouraging. But yeah, a few here and there. I see some. Maybe they'll turn red. Maybe I'll get some big ones. Who knows? But that's kind of the garden today. So there we go. So that was today's garden update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.